Hello, my name is Roman Shamolin from Lavka Games and Jet Game Studio. We are publisher of Russian version of such hits as Terraforming Mars, Wingspan, God of War, Western Legend, Magic Knight, Clank, etc. etc. Also, we are creator of our own game, such as War of the World New Wave and Badlands. We would like you to present our own new game, Artbox. Artbox is a first place winner of Russian National Game Development Fair 2019. Also, we think it is a potential hit, not so quite expensive. Here is a prototype. The game is for 3 till 8 players. One game takes about 30 minutes to play. The game has some similar elements to Pictomania, Dixit, Codenames, but it has its own unique mechanics.
The game consists of 100 word cards, 30-second sand glass, 24 victory tokens, notepad for drawings, 8 tokens with numbers, drawing board, 8 screens, 4 cards with shapes, 4 22mm custom dice, 8 pencils, rules of play. The game consists of several rounds. Each of those is divided into 4 steps. Step 1. Determine starting conditions. During this phase, each player takes the top 2 word cards from the deck face down, then chooses and keeps one behind the screen. After each player has chosen a word, the lead player rolls 4 dice and places them on corresponding shape cards. Step 2. Creating the masterpiece. During this phase, each player secretly draws his or her chosen word using the available set of shapes. As soon as a player is done with the drawing, he or she declares that the masterpiece is done by placing the pencil before the screen and then takes the number 1 token. The next player to finish drawing takes the number 2 token, and so on, until the last player has finished. Afterwards, the lead player takes each player's word card face down and adds several cards from the deck, depending on the number of players. The lead player shuffles these cards and places them face up near the drawings board. Then the lead player takes each player's drawing face down, shuffles them and places face up near the designated area with numbers by the drawing board. Step 3. Guessing words. During this phase, each player should be able to see all the drawings and their respective numbers indicated on the board. Each player matches each drawing with a word on the table and secretly notes which word they think corresponds to which drawing. After one of the players has finished, he or she turns the sand glass upside down. The sand glass serves as the timer for other players, and after the time is over, no one is allowed to take any notes anymore. Step 4. Rewarding. Starting with drawing number 1, the lead player takes the drawing and asks, "Who drew this one?" The author says the word he or she depicted. Each player checks if their guess was correct, and the lead player counts the number of players who guessed the drawing and writes it on the drawing. Then the next drawing is taken, and so on, until all the drawings are checked. After all the counting is done, the lead player determines whose drawing was guessed by most players and gives him or her the victory token. In case of ties, the token is given to the player with the lower number, the one who finished their drawing quicker. Determine the player who guessed the most drawings. That player also receives a victory token. In case of ties, the winner is the player whose picture was the most guessed. In case of another tie, the token is given to the player with the lower number. After both winners are rewarded with victory tokens, this step and the whole round are over. Check each player's total number of victory tokens. In case some of them got the necessary number, the game is over. Otherwise, the next player clockwise becomes the lead player. The next round begins.